We are not what we own, and I'm pretty sure deep within we realize the truth in that. But advertisers are so good at making us think that buying things can make us happy and content. We sometimes fall prey to the idea that certain possessions can help us achieve that image we project on ourselves: the well traveled, fashionable, elite, artsy, or sporty. What we sometimes forget is that material possessions don't make up our true selves. Here are 15 things I stopped wasting money on and some lessons I learned along the way. There are certain things I don't mind spending on, but personally, going to the salon is not one of them. At least not anymore. There are plenty of free tutorial videos for hair cutting, which are pretty straightforward even for those who have no professional experience like me. As for hair color, I have been letting my natural color grow out, including a few gray ones, and it's okay. In my opinion, going to the salon is something I can get used to, yet I can live without as well. It's all about priorities, and in my case, it simply isn't. It's quite rare to find photos posted on social media that are unfiltered, even those with a hashtag unfiltered. Even smartphones have built-in filters, and there are dozens of free photo editing apps that can transform our looks in seconds. It would be a lie if I said that my skin never bothered me. And seeing flawless, albeit unreal photos on social media does not do anyone's self-esteem any good. But we need to see beyond the filter and realize that underneath is a real person's skin, imperfections and all, and it's perfectly okay. But the media always has a product, an expensive procedure, or an idea to sell to us. Advertisers plant an idea in our heads that it's unacceptable to have pores, acne, and heaven forbid, wrinkles if we want to be beautiful. I used to buy into those ideas only to realize that it was never the answer. It's just a way to make us open our wallets. Using makeup, anti-acne creams, and facials are okay, but they're only skin deep. Diet, stress, and lifestyle have an impact on our health. And when our skin is not doing great, it is a reflection of what's going on inside our body. So for me, addressing the source instead of covering it up is a more definitive solution to my skin issues. I shared in my previous videos about our cost of living here in Thailand. As a couple, we're able to live on $900 a month or $450 per person. So that's inclusive of our rent, groceries, utilities, once a week cafe trips, fuel for our motorbike, and visa cost when divided in a 12-month period. Depending on where you live and the lifestyle you prefer, you may be spending more or less than we do. Our home is of decent size and quality, and I'm sure there are bigger and nicer houses out there. However, we choose this house because it has the amenities we like and we're content. I like to keep my expenses reasonable so I don't have to toil away at work unreasonably. As the saying goes, reduce the complexity of life by eliminating the needless wants of life, and the labors of life reduce themselves. I always liked to be fashionable and was up to date with fashion trends, but I was embracing a style because it's what's trendy or popular, even if it was uncomfortable and did not suit me. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be fashionable, each to their own. Yet there are so many things that occur behind the scenes of the fast fashion industry that many consumers are not aware of. Since the 1990s, the popularity of fast fashion has increased significantly in many parts of the world. Consumers buy inexpensive, fashionable clothing for a small fraction of the cost of high end goods. In order to manufacture things quickly and inexpensively, sweatshop workers, often women and children, have to work 15 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, in an unsafe, unhygienic, and inhumane work environment. In several manufacturing nations, the minimum wage only covers half to a fifth of what a family needs to make ends meet. It is horrible, and I can only imagine the degree of suffering these people go through. By giving these brands our money, we are showing our support to these businesses involved in unethical labor practices. We vote with our wallets. We may not be rioting activists, but each time we put our money towards a product or a service, we keep the company behind it in business. For example, organic foods used to be so expensive compared to conventionally grown ones. But as the demand increases, it is no longer as cost prohibitive as it used to be. On the flip side, buying products from businesses involved in unethical practices keeps them in operation longer. When we pay for these goods, we indirectly give our consent to their unjust methods. Our purchasing decision is more than just a money matter. We vote with our wallets. Every time we choose dairy products from pasture-raised cows instead of from commercial dairy farms, or unorganic produce instead of conventionally grown ones, or buy a fair trade certified shirt instead of one made at a sweatshop, we are sending a message that environmental or social responsibility matters to us. I hope this video added value to you. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments and wishing you a wonderful day or night. Until next time.